Hello, dear dreamers, and welcome back. Tonight we continue our gentle journey with Chapter 3, the slow drifting river from our Alice in Dreamland series. But don't worry, whether you're joining us for the first time or returning after. Drifting through the moonlit garden and the Cheshire Cat's midnight grin, you're exactly where you need to be. Each chapter in this dreamy adventure stands on its own, so feel free to start wherever you like. There's no rush here, just soft stories, quiet melodies, and slow journeys that carry you closer to rest. If you enjoy these calming tales and would like to hear more bedtime adventures, don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell icon. Your support helps us create more peaceful stories just like this, made for deep relaxation and dreamy nights. So settle in. Let your thoughts slow, breathe deeply, and let's drift together into Alice in Dreamland. Chapter 3. The Slow Drifting River. The darkness enveloped Alice like a soft blanket, deep, quiet, and infinite. She stood motionless, embraced by shadows so complete that the night seemed to have forgotten the very concept of light. No silver moon, no distant stars pierced the velvet darkness. Only the gentle breath of the forest surrounded her, a rhythmic whisper that matched her own steady breathing. Her heartbeat echoed softly in the stillness, each pulse like distant waves upon a midnight shore. Behind her lay only deeper shadows. The path home dissolved into dreams. The only way is through, she thought, the words floating like petals in her mind. For a moment she hesitated. The darkness ahead held unknown depths, yet standing still offered no comfort. The night would cradle her either way. One step forward. The forest released a long, slow sigh. Another step. The air shifted like silk, against her skin. A breeze stirred the leaves above, their whispers cascading like gentle rain. Then came the sound. A hum, so faint it might have been her imagination weaving melodies from silence. A lullaby without words, drawing her forward with gossamer threads of song. The path beneath her feet yielded softly, cool earth and smooth stones welcoming each step. These woods held memories. Once, in childhood, she had lost herself among these very trees. Then, fear had gripped her heart with icy fingers, whispering of endless shadows and too loud silence. But tonight was different. With each step into the darkness, something lifted within her. Not light breaking through, but rather a gentle unfurling, like flower petals opening to moonlight. Every movement peeled away another layer of wakefulness. The distant melody grew familiar, comfortable as an old dream. Though the path's end remained hidden, she knew it led somewhere gentle, a place where lullabies lived and night itself grew soft. A warm glow bloomed at her feet. Fireflies rose from the earth like stars returning home, their light steady and low. One by one they appeared, silent lanterns illuminating her path with the softest green radiance. They seemed to know her destination, as if they had been waiting all along to guide her way. The lullaby grew clearer, carried on the night air, like perfume. Voices hummed in perfect harmony, while the wind played counterpoint through drowsy leaves. The melody spoke of patience, of time slowing like honey dripping from a spoon. Alice followed, her steps growing ever slower, more deliberate. Soon she heard it, the sound of water dreaming. Not the bright babble of a daylight stream, but something deeper, a brook that hummed with angel voices, its song rising and falling like slow breathing. The melody drifted in waves, promising rest to weary souls. The water itself seemed to dream, a ribbon of luminescent silk unwinding through the forest. Each ripple caught starlight that hadn't existed moments before, casting liquid constellations upon the leaves above. Fireflies danced low over the surface, their reflections doubling their gentle light. Beside the water's edge, soft moss cushioned her steps. The breeze slowed further, and even the trees held their breath, as if pausing to witness this moment between waking and dreams. There, resting against the bank, waited a small wooden boat, its size suggesting a cradle more than a vessel. Years of dreams had worn its edges smooth. A single sign leaned against its bow, letters curling like night-blooming flowers. Use me. The words felt like a secret shared between old friends. Questions of the boat's origin drifted through her mind like autumn leaves on water, dissolving just as gently into the night. The river beckoned. Alice reached for the boat, finding the wood warm beneath her fingers, alive with possibility. As she guided it into the water, the current awakened, not with force, but with invitation. The water parted like dark silk, creating a path that seemed meant for her alone. Her foot touched the water as she stepped in. Warmth, softness. Every ache of wandering melted away at that touch, replaced by profound comfort. The boat welcomed, her like an old friend's embrace. No oars interrupted the boat's clean lines. None were needed. The river knew where dreams should flow, carrying her with infinite gentleness, as if time itself had slowed to match the rhythm of her deepening breaths. The water's song deepened, new voices joining the harmony like stars appearing, in twilight. Each note resonated with memories of comfort, of being held, of being safe, of letting go. Night air thickened with jasmine and rain-kissed earth. The water's rhythm against the hull became a heartbeat, steady and sure. Mist gathered along the shores, softening the edges of the world. Alice lay back, trailing her fingers through the luminescent water. Each ripple sparked memories of lullabies, her grandmother's voice during storms, her nanny's gentle songs, melodies that had always meant safety and rest. The river sang them all, weaving them together into a tapestry of peace. Above, stars blurred like watercolours. Her eyelids grew heavy as flower petals drenched in dew. Each blink lasted longer, the darkness behind her eyes as soft as swan's down. The current rocked her gently, a cradle held in the river's tender arms, steady, slow, safe. The melodies continued, the fireflies dimmed. Alice drifted into dreams within dreams within dreams.